Sweet. Well, since we are fishing in muddy water, I guess I could pass on a few tips that I've learned. Holy crap. No way. No way. Okay, I got it on my phone. That's still good?
Yeah. And just your ID and your fish
Yeah.
license.
Hey, Making Bone Gang, and welcome back to another episode. So let me preface this. Is that a word? Let me begin this video by saying I was planning on showing you guys a super duper top secret rig for fishing that seems like not many anglers know about. And if you've been around the channel for a while, you know that when I do those type of videos, I like to use underwater footage, which is why I built the pool pond in my backyard. But ever since we poured a bunch of crawfish in it and the bass decided not to eat the crawfish, the pool pond, well, it looks like this. Yeah, it just looks like a swimming pool full of butt mud. So my goal today is to come out and find some clear water so I can get that footage. But knowing myself, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to come out here without bringing fishing poles and without wanting to fish. So I said to myself,
Self, why don't you just do some fishing while you're out there and make a video out of it?
so here we are, making a video out of it. Well, obviously this isn't where we're going to be filming the underwater shots. This ain't much better than a pond. Sweet. Well, since we are fishing in muddy water, I guess I could pass on a few tips that I've learned about bass fishing in this nasty chocolate milk water. Two things you got to remember is, for one, bass can't see very well in this, obviously, because visibility is next to zero, and bass always want to feel safe. So that being said, bass are going to tend to stick to structure, something they can get real close to so they can see that and feel safe about it. And that was a terrible cast to start off with. So a good place to start off with is under bridges or docks, where you can cast right next to a piling, not on the bridge like I just did, because they're probably going to be hugged up next to it, so you pretty much want to bump them in the head with it. And also other places like structure, like these sticks, they're going to try and get right up in it, but they can get close enough to see it, and they're going to rest right next to it. And you also want to make sure, ow, that hurt. You also want to make sure that you're using a color that's different than the watercolor. So stay away from your natural colors. You want to get something, I prefer dark color. Some people like light colors like white or chartreuse, but I prefer, when fishing in this, I think they get a better view of the silhouette of it when it's a dark color. If you can see right there, you can kind of see. It's a better contrast in my opinion. But that's my opinion, you know. You know what opinions are like. And also when the water's muddy like that, bass will tend to go up shallow too. They're gonna try and hug that bottom where they can still see the surface so they feel safe. It's all about them feeling safe, really. So another thing you can try in muddy water like this is a bait that's gonna have some kind of rattle or noise or some vibrations. I got this little multi-species jig with this little Colorado blade on the back. It's gonna cause a little bit of vibrations as it moves through the water. And of course you can use a bladed jig or rattle trap or anything like that. Oh, not the bridge. I can catch a bridge, me. Ooh, I can catch a bridge. I keep hearing something splash over there underneath the bridge. Sounds like they're hitting on top water, so I've been switched over to this here popper. See what happens with that. And nothing. Ah, I'm gonna ruin me some lures on this bridge. Oh, we just missed one. Son of a biscuit. Ooh, this looks a little treacherous. All right, let's make sure there's no snakes. I don't need that kind of drama in my life. Crap, I just don't know how I can get to where I can throw it underneath the bridge without either A, dying, or getting all tangled up, or throwing it on top of the bridge, like I've done very well lately. All right, this is probably the worst idea I've had in a long time. And it's probably highly frowned upon, but we're gonna try and sneak out here a little ways. There we go. And maybe just gonna sit and dangle the old feet. There we go. Well, it's comfortable if nothing else. And let's see if we can make this happen. All right, well, I can't see my lure, but holy crap. No way. No way. Look at, oh, it's a garfish. Wow. Look at that, folks. I threw the lure out and I bird nested. I'm sitting here trying to unbird nest it. And this dude ka-chowed it. Ow, ow, ow. Don't hook me, you little sucker. Wow. Stop it, you're gonna hurt me. Well, I guess that is what we've been hearing, so. Well, at least for now we know. All right, buddy. Have a great day. All right, so we done moved on to our second spot on our mission to find clear water, and this water very well might be clear. But it's gonna be a little hard to figure that out because as far as I can see down the canal, it is nothing but vegetation. But fortunately for me, that rig that I was talking about that I want to show y'all probably in the next video is quite ideal for punching through this duckweed and heavy vegetation. So might have to give that a try and try not to show you what it is in the process. Well, we found some open water. The only issue is this water is high, and I didn't bring the boots, just the old Crocs. Might be getting our feet wet. What's going on, bro?
I interrupted the video. One of us has checked your license and stuff?
Not recently.
Oh, okay.
But not at all.
Because you do YouTube and stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Well, since I'm checking you, I'm going to turn it on quick.
Yeah, no problem. Would you mind if I record?
Not at all.
Okay, I got it on my phone. That's still good?
Yeah. And just your ID and your license.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I thought one of us had already checked it, so I wanted to ask you about your
2021. There it is.
Pelican Bone Outdoors. Thank you for signing it. Some people don't sign it. Appreciate it. Okay. I'm taking pictures just so I know, like,
yeah, absolutely,
that we checked you, because we try our best to not check the same people, you know, over and over.
Hey, it's no problem with me, man. That was a nice guy. Oh, God, I almost fell. So, guys, if you ever get stopped by park rangers or wildlife or any law enforcement for that matter, but specifically when they're checking your fishing license and stuff, please be respectful. They're out here just doing their job. Don't take it personal, but they want to be out here making sure nobody's doing something they're not supposed to. I mean, they are, in fact, the reason that we still have fish and animals to hunt. Because if not, you know, some couillons will be out here catching 10 times their limit, wiping out all the fish, and then next thing you know, you and your childrens ain't got nothing to fish for no more. Well, fellas, now that we found some clear water, we can switch from those dark baits and we can start going back to some more natural color baits. This here's the baby brush hog in watermelon red, one of my absolute favorite lures and colors. Probably caught the most bass. Pretty much what I started catching bass on, so it's kind of my confidence lure. Of course, it doesn't seem to be doing too well for me right now. So I just got through filming the underwater footage that I wanted to get today, so got that accomplished. And now, since I have the rig on here that I'm going to be showing next video, figured I'd give it a try over here in this heavily duckweeded area, so to speak. Oh, hey, a squirrel. So I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the rig that we're going to be featuring next video, but make sure you don't tell anybody. It's a secret. All right, it's going to be coming out next video. So here it is. It's called the rig. So if you want to check that out and see what that's all about, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload that video. And if you know anybody else who might be interested, I want you to go ahead and tell them to do the same. So the little tips that I gave y'all today is just a place to start. They don't always work, obviously. All we caught today was a little garfish, but it gives you a place to start. If it's not working, try something else. Heck, try something completely different till you figure out what they want. That's why bass are so much more of a sporty fish than other species, because they can get pretty picky. Unlike redfish, if you find the redfish, you put something in front of his face, he's pretty much going to eat it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments something. You know, whatever you want, really. But anyway, guys, till next time, keep fishing, get out there and try something new.